Hello, welcome to the Inner Whisper, your sacred pause to come home to yourself. It's Monday. Thank you for beginning the week here, for giving yourself this moment of stillness, presence, and connection with what truly matters you. This week's theme is Love Yourself Deeply. And what better way to begin that by remembering a simple yet forgotten truth? Your worth doesn't depend on anything outside of you. We live in a world that teaches us to measure our value by what we do, how we look, how much we give, how much we achieve. We have learned to seek validation from others, as if love had to be earned, as if peace requires someone else's approval. But today, I invite you to release that burden, to stop searching for your worth in other people's eyes, and begin to remember it within yourself. Recognizing your worth isn't about ego or superiority. It's about reconnecting with your essence, that part of you that is already whole, sacred, and complete. So take a deep breath with me and gently repeat within, I'm enough exactly as I am. Today, we'll talk about the love that begins at home, the love that awakens when you stop seeking outside and start remembering the truth that has always lived inside you. Recognizing your worth isn't always easy, especially when you have spent most of your life believing you had to earn it. From a young age, many of us were taught that love and approval came with conditions. When we behaved well, when we achieved, when we stayed quiet, when we pleased others, when we were the strong one. Slowly, we drifted away from our truth. We learned to measure our worth by how much we produced, how others perceived us, how perfectly we played our roles. But self-love doesn't grow from effort. It blooms from remembrance. The remembrance that there is nothing to prove because you were already enough before you began. Your worth isn't something to earn when you reach a goal. It isn't lost when you make mistakes. And it never depends on anyone's approval. Your worth is intrinsic, sacred, eternal. It lives in the very fabric of your being. When you forget these truths, the search begins. Approval from your partner, validation from your career, love from others' eyes. You keep giving, striving, and still feel empty. Because nothing outside can feel what your heart can remember. But what if I told you that none of these things defined you? That even in your most fragile moments, when you don't meet your own expectations, when you feel invisible, your worth remains untouched. Because your worth doesn't come from performance, it comes from presence. To love yourself deeply begins here, in the moment you stop striving to be worthy and start treating yourself with the tenderness you have always deserved. Recognizing your worth is not arrogance. It is spiritual humility. It's knowing that you are a living expression of life itself. And for that reason alone, you are already enough. Now that we have remembered this truth, let's walk through 3 gentle yet powerful paths to help you reconnect with your worth each day. Speak to yourself with love. Notice the words you tell yourself. Are they kind or critical? Healing or harsh? Your inner dialogue shapes your self esteem. Speaking to yourself with tenderness is the beginning of trust. Replace judgment with empathy, pressure with compassion, criticism with understanding. Acknowledge your small wins. We often wait for big achievements to feel proud. But self-worth grows in the everyday moments, recognizing your progress, even your baby steps. Is how you whisper to your soul, I'm growing, I'm learning, and that matters. Every act of courage, every choice aligned with your truth, every time you choose self-care, you honor your worth. Remember who you are beyond your roles. You're more than the daughter, the friend, the wife, the professional, the strong one. You are a complete soul, a divine spark with a unique purpose. When you see beyond the mask and labels, you return to your essence, a space of pure presence, love, and truth. Now, I invite you to close your eyes if you're able to and place a hand over your heart. Allow the words of this whisper to settle within you. Let's breathe together, letting each breath remind you of what you already are and releasing what you no longer need to carry. Let's release all the air in our lungs and let's get ready for our first breath. Inhale deeply, receiving life itself. Feel the air reminding you that you are here, alive, and worthy. Exhale slowly, releasing every trace of not enough. Ah, and whisper, I'm enough exactly as I am. Second breath, inhale, imagining a golden light entering through the crown of your head, flowing down into your heart. That is your divine worth. Exhale, letting go of the need for approval. Ah, and whisper, my light is enough. My presence is enough. Third breath, inhale and let that golden light expand throughout your body, soft and warm. And let love settle within you, gentle and true, and whisper, I love myself. Stay here for a moment, feeling your natural breath, listening to the calm rhythm of your heart. Let this truth accompany you throughout the day. I don't have to earn my worth. I'm worthy of love simply because I am. Carry it as a quiet mantra whenever doubt returns. Recognizing your worth is a return to the soul. It isn't about becoming more, about remembering who you already are. Yes, life will make you forget comparisons, demands, external noise. But deep inside, there's a sacred space where your light remains untouched. Return there whenever you feel small, whenever you forget how radiant you are. Listen to that whisper that says, you are enough. You are love. And as spiritual teacher Marianne Williamson once wrote, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. So don't hide your light. Don't shrink to make others comfortable. You didn't come here to beg for love. You came here to embody it. May you walk this week with your head held high, not from pride, but from the quiet knowing of your heart. May you remember that your worth needs no proof. It is already written in your soul. And may every step you take remind you of all that you already are. Your light is enough. Your love is enough. You are enough. Thank you for starting another week with me. If this whisper resonated with you, give it a like, share it with someone who needs to remember her worth. Tell me in the comments, what steps are you taking to remember your worth? I would love to read your reflections and walk this journey of self-love with you. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Inner Light Path, and follow me on Substack at innerlightpath.substack.com. Have an amazing week. I'll see you on Wednesday. Until then, love deeply, shine brightly, and embrace your journey. Ciao.